Hello Cancers, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can to bring in the star sign. I do that by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign of the person we are doing the read about. Okay, and this time that was a proper star sign, or type of star sign, I should really say, because all the numbers are in there as well. So yeah, I'm not explaining it. We are doing a read on your career and the Emperor, but it will be a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, I am sorry. Not every read can resonate with everyone. All that being said, let's crack on with it. At the bottom of the deck, to go with our Emperor, we have got the King of Wands. Okay. So we could be dealing, you could be dealing, I say we, I'm a Cancerian as well. So we could be dealing with someone who's a little bit arrogant within work, a boss, a supervisor, a colleague, someone who thinks they know best all the time, someone who looks down on their employees, okay, with the King of Wands going with the Emperor there. And the Five of Cups. Okay, so a loss and a sorrow. But the silver lining of the Five of Cups is once you get past your loss and your sorrow, you find that you still have two cups still standing. You only lose 3/5 of your content of cups there. But that's clearly the sign that is the end of the shuffle. And there's always two cups still standing from the Five of Cups. Once you get over your loss and your sorrow, you found yourself, there is something better, a coming together of energies, a soulmate perhaps. Right, so just there is going to be the energies of the connection, okay, the energies of the Emperor in this particular case. Just there is going to be how this, well, it's an earth sign, this is a Capricorn, how this Capricorn bears with the connection, how they link to it, what they feel, think about it, that sort of thing. Just here is hopefully the outcome by the end of the month of where this is all going for you. Okay, so putting my deck back in the upright, which means the Emperor is in reverse. As I said, it's not a pleasant energy with that King of Wands, a reversed Emperor now. It is someone who abuses their power, okay? It could possibly be you. You might be in a position of authority and you abuse your power in there. You are all about yourself, possibly. Or it is someone who is all about themselves, very self-centered. They always think they're right, everyone else is wrong, blah, blah, blah. It's the sort of person you can't really reason with. It's someone who just, yeah, they just think they are everything and you are nothing. You're worse than something they've stood in the street. Okay. Well, how they think about you. I don't often do this in my tarot readings. That is a Cancerian energy, is the Chariot. As far as I know, it has always been the Cancerian energy, no matter what this card has been called. It's forward movement, it's bold forward movement, it's wanting to... it's winning against the odds. The Chariot driver there, if you notice, he is not holding any reins or anything. He literally wheels his steeds where to go. I feel that this person, this Capricorn, looks at you and kind of wishes they were you. Okay? Now, again, this will work well if you are in a position of power and you're abusing that. They possibly look at you and think, well, maybe I would do it differently. Maybe they want to be in that position of power abusing people. Or it could be you are in a position between them and the Emperor up here, whatever that is, and you're like the buffer and they wish they could be like you, and maybe they feel that they would, I don't know, stand up more towards them. Okay. The outcome is the Devil. Okay, you're going to feel trapped in a place you don't want to be. Possibly between a rock and a hard place, possibly between the boss or the employer and employees. You could be the mediator. We'll see if any Kings of Cups comes out, because that was card of diplomacy. But generally speaking, you're in something you don't want to be in. Okay, the overall energy of this read is the Eight of Cups. Moving away from something you don't want to be in, moving towards something you think is much, much better. Okay, it's tying in with that Devil down there. Possibly by the end of the month, you may have walked from a job, a position, a situation. Okay, all because I'm doing a career read doesn't necessarily mean everything about this is your career. This could be your private life, yeah, your personal life, your spouse, your partner, and the way that interacts with your career. Okay, it's not that for me. I don't have a spouse. Okay. Little King of Wands trying to show its face again there. A little bit of private information just coming out there for you. Right. Okay, the Five of Swords. Judgment. The Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel this connection, this Emperor is going to be humbled. This Emperor, however this Emperor is if it is your boss, if it is you, if it is your partner, however this Emperor connects with the whole read in your particular case, because obviously we all have our own situations. Yes, we may be dealing with the same energies, but it's, for example, it's a car. Yeah, imagine this energy is a car. You get given a brand new BMW. Yeah, some of you might drive it around, thrash the arse off it, because it was given to you. You didn't spend any money on it. It doesn't really matter if it breaks. If it lasts you 6 months, it lasts you 6 months. It saved you 6 months of wear and tear on your car, which you did pay for. Others of you might treat it really well, poodle around doing the speed limit everywhere, or under the speed limit everywhere, annoying other people behind you because you're not doing the speed limit and the such. You're both given the same thing, but you use it differently. All of you are getting the same energy, but it's affecting you differently depending on how your life is. Okay, so we are all dealing with this Emperor in reverse, this jumped up arsehole. But this jumped up arsehole is going to put a foot wrong. It's going to sabotage itself. Yeah, it's going to leave itself open, vulnerable for attack. With the Judgment card, this is not the first time this has happened. Okay, this happens quite often with this reversed Emperor. I feel the difference is this time someone's actually going to take action upon that opening. Okay, they've sat back, they've studied. This is probably you, Cancer. You probably sat back and studied, because it's the sort of thing you do. You wait, you are patient, you wait until the opening is there, and then you, well, don't want to sound nasty here, exploit it. Okay, because yes, Cancers, we have this hard shell, we have these pincers which are very good at cutting people out of our lives. We have this hard shell which is very good at protecting us from all the nasty things that go on around us. We're very good at hiding, and we're very stubborn. We like sit down, we cramp into one little place, we hide under rocks and things, and it's very hard to get us out. But we are also opportunists. We find, as a crab, you find something dead, you sit there and eat it. It's much easier than catching something live. Okay, you're going to exploit the opening, the Judgment. It's something coming back. It's something what opens. It's a cycle. What happens time and time again. There is always this opening which they leave themselves for. You found the weak point in their armor, and this time round you are going to exploit it. With the Three of Cups, I feel that this is more of a group conversation, a group communication. Possibly you are fronting a union, or at least if you're not in a union, the employers are getting behind you and kind of ushering you forward. Bearing in mind, you're a crab, you don't like that. If you want to strike, you will. If someone's trying to make you, you're a bit reluctant. That stubbornness kicks in. You stick your little claws into the ground and you don't want to go anywhere. Okay, it is a third-party energy. You may end up just being a mediator between the arsehole and the rest. Okay, With the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is my academic card. It's my learning card. Can sometimes be spying card. That's why I feel this Judgment is a little bit of you've spied the weak point. You've spied this opening, what happens time and time again. You've probably even got to the point where you can actually see it building up and you know when it's going to come, so you know when to strike. But it's also sometimes a card of bringing in a gift, a peace offering, a gesture. Okay, that's what I'm getting off at this time. You will be coming in as the mediator. Okay, the opening's there on one side of this Three of Cups. You're coming in as a mediator to try to sort it out. Okay, crossing this is the Magician. Everything you have is ready for your use. You've got everything you need at your disposal. You have got intelligence with the sword. You have got finance with the money, or possibly you don't care about finance, so they can't hold that against you. You've got the cup, you've got the wand, you've got the love and the passion to do this. You've got the compassion, that's a very nice word actually. You've got the compassion to be there and risk your job for everyone else. Okay, with the Magician. Most of what I just said there don't actually work with the Magician card at all. Okay, but yeah, there's not really ever much compassion with the Magician. Okay, but it is, after all the energies I felt. Okay, so how does this Capricorn feel about this situation, or you in this particular case? They feel that you have a choice to make, a difficult choice. They feel it is the right choice. This is the universe's choice. Okay, I have found that this Lovers has been coming out with a 2 of some other description with the tarot deck over my last few reads, if not for like my public YouTube reads, for private reads I do on the side. I found the Lovers have been coupling up with 2s, choices. It tells me it's the universe choice. The universe is saying that you are the right person for this particular job. And as I looked at this particular picture on the camera, as I was talking about that, I don't see 2 lovers. I see a crab pincer. Okay, going straight up at Judgment there. Yes, I'm going to strike at that opportunity which keeps presenting itself. You are going to charge in, you will charge in passionately. Or this is how the Capricorn sees you. They see you as a passionate person who passionately goes and gets what they want. You may not do it for finance, you may not do it for love, you may not do it for, and sometimes very intelligent reasons. You do it because you feel it's right. Okay, you feel passionate about it, you go and do it. You would charge in and do that. The 4 of Pentacles there, I knew the 4 of Pentacles was going to come out in this read. I really wish I said it right at the beginning now, but I kind of forgot about it. As I was shuffling this deck, the thing indicated that I have the right shuffle for this particular read. So before I put them all together nice and neat and put them down there just before I start the video, the 4 of Pentacles came out. It was on the top of this deck as I started the shuffle and the cut and everything. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles, it's an energy of greed. It's an energy of hanging on to things. It's an energy of fear. They fear that possibly this might all go wrong. Yeah, they fear that the peace offering you're going to go in with is not going to work very well. They fear that you are going to be tackling it all the wrong way. They think you should use different tactics. Okay, your Capricorn may discuss this with you before going in for the kill, so to speak, before you deliver the message, but they believe that perhaps you should go in a little bit more aggressively. Now, a lot of depictions of this from different decks would normally be someone stealing swords away from a battle encampment, taking away their opportunity to fight. It could be that, take away the opportunity for the Emperor in reverse to fight. Okay, go in differently. Yes, the battle is going to happen no matter what, but if you don't give them the arms to fight with, it makes it a little bit biased on one side. Okay, change your tactics. It's also why it's a sneaky deaky card, right? Okay, because you've nicked their swords and you've now got them against, they're using their own weapons against them. And that could be what it's trying to say. Use their own weapons against them. Okay, but again, you've seen the kink in the armor. You don't need to use their own weapons against them. You can see that their defenses are poor. Okay. And the devil, as I said, the devil. You're in between a rock and a hard place. You're in a place you don't want to be in. Okay. So let's see what this. You can't write it, can you? You really can't write it. The devil. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The 8 of Wands. Yeah. You don't want to be there. You want to move away from it. You want to move away from it. Okay. You want to go to a calmer, more level place. You want your wishes and dreams to come true, whatever your wishes and dreams may be. Okay. Okay. Right. So we got the devil. The devil with the devil. Okay. The situation you are in is not just a situation where you are bound. See, he's bound. I've got two different devils coming out. It's a situation where he's bound. He don't want to be there. It's also a situation which is full of toxicity. It's a toxic situation. It's not good. You know the outcome from this is going to be, I don't know, what's the right word? Academic, maybe. It's going to be, and at best, keeping the status quo. At worst, as I said, you might be out of a job by the end of the month. Okay. You know, whatever comes out of this, it will not be brilliant. It might be better for one side. It might be worse. But you feel you're in a position that it doesn't matter if it's better for one side or not, is going to be crap for you. Okay, with the 8 of Wands, it's bold forward movement. It's this Chariot again, but it's the main arcana of it. I feel it's in its communication. You will be talking. It's going straight down this whole universe's choice. The universe is pushing you into this as well. You are the right person for the job, even though, as I said, you may be sacrificing something to get it done. And it's a card of like movement out of nowhere. You don't want to be in it. You want to move right out of this. Okay, you want to go to a calmer place, somewhere where the troubles aren't, the turbulence isn't. Yeah, at the end there, it's the star. You are wishing for the best out of this. Okay, you're hoping for the best. You're praying for the best. To be it to the universe, God, or whatever other energy you may pray to. Okay, crossing all this is the 8 of Swords. You have been thinking about this for a long time, Cancer. It may have bubbled up once or twice. We all know how Cancerians are quite explosive with their outbursts. When they finally just really can't take any more shit, they let people know about it. They thrash their claws around and make a big commotion, and then normally bury themselves in the sand and disappear for a little while. Okay, you've been thinking about this for a long time. You kind of know the outcome. You know where this is going. You've been delaying it. You've been prolonging it. Okay, it's telling us here, it's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to move. You've had plenty of opportunities to move before. It's time to move. Go in. Yeah. Take the offering. Whatever that offering may be. If you want a pay rise, you go and see your boss about a pay rise. If you are a boss, expect people to be coming in with this information for you, that they want a pay rise, whatever. Okay. So let's see. Okay, just give Cancer. Just tell Cancer what you want, universe. Okay, I'm hot and bothered, and I'm doing this read. I've got even hotter, not so much bothered, but even hotter. Okay, my windows are open. There's a cool breeze. There should be no reason I'm any hotter than I was before I started this read. It's the energy. Okay, it's a fiery, bubbly energy. Yeah, imagine a volcano just before it's about to explode. Well, there's a reason it's about to explode, or erupt, if we use the proper word. The reason it's going to erupt is because basically the magma chamber has filled up with magma. Okay, the lava inside the volcano is all filled up, the opening which it had in there, but more is getting pumped in, so it's pushing up against the rocks, and there's a point where the rocks can't take any more, and it gives, and lava spews out, or if we be proper about it, the magma spews out and turns into lava, because While it's still in the ground, it's called magma. While it's out of the ground, it's called lava. But if you can imagine, this may take a week, a month, a year before it gets to the point of eruption. Well, what's going to happen to all that rock which is contained in it? It's going to get warmer. Okay? People don't have the tendency of climbing volcanoes every day. Most people don't have the time to be climbing the same volcano every day, unless your job is to do that. You're not going to notice the heat changes on the rock. Okay, that's this energy. It's the heat's been building, the pressure's been building. The pressure cooker's going to go in a bit. The volcano's going to erupt. This is the volcano erupting. Okay, the volcano erupting. Right, okay, we're going to do this a little bit different, I feel. I'm going to go a little bit back old styley. We've got a 9 of Swords. Anxiety. Okay, what did the universe want to tell us? Anxiety. You are anxious about this. You know this is coming. You know this has been coming for a long time. That 8 of Swords crossing down there. You've been thinking about it for a long time. The Queen of Cups is not quite the King of Cups. I said there may be a King of Cups coming out, which is diplomacy. You're going to speak from the heart. You're going to speak open and honestly. You're going to deal with it. You're anxious that this will not work with this asshole, okay? Because at the end of the day, they're a reversed emperor with a King of Wands. They don't give a toss about fucking love. They don't. They are all about themselves. They're vain. They probably drive around in a smart car, or they have the best vehicle in the fleet. Okay, they don't really care about love. Okay, and that's why you're anxious. Is this the right route? I'm a loving sign. I tend to love and nurture. This is how I want to deal with this. I'm doing it because of my love for my colleagues. I'm not doing it for myself. If I was myself, I would just put up with it. I'm stubborn. I'm like that. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is all about freedom. You're doing it for freedom. Okay? What is freedom? You're doing it for freedom. You are also doing it for, I'm not going to say increased wages. I'm going to say for the wages you justly feel right for you. Okay? It's a card of independence. It's a jackpot. It's like windfalls and the like. But I feel it's like you feel like you're being abused financially to a certain point by said boss, said business, whatever it may be. Crossing this is the Hanged Man. You are looking at things in different ways. The universe is giving you signs and synchronicities, trying to urge you in, that Lover's card, trying to make you strike. Okay? I'm just going to say the smallest little things is what's going to set this off. It probably won't be anything big. It might be as small as, I don't know, a generally non-offensive term just being taken in the wrong concept and then magnifying into something St. Helens like. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Feel free to comment about it. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. Next week's one might. I don't follow any sort of cycle. So why don't you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss next week's one. Talking about subscriptions, thank you to any of you who have subscribed. If you are new to my channel and you have not heard my little warnings about, what's the right word? Fraudsters? Yeah. I will not solicitate my talents and my tarot reads to you, the public. This is about as close as I will. If you want a tarot read, email me. My email is in the description of this video. It is over the main description of my channel. You want a private read, email me. We will sort it out. We'll discuss terms and conditions and we will do it. If anyone else is out there trying to pretend to be me, telling you that they can give you a tarot read for X amount, or I can tell you the future, this, that, and the other, it's not me. Okay, I don't have time to be doing that on top of everything else in my life. Okay, so no, don't go for it. Don't fall for it. If you like this, just give it a thumbs up. Fantastic. It all helps the algorithm get me seen by more people. It also helps the algorithm work out videos you like to watch, and thus send you more of them. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I hope the discussion goes well. Catch you all soon.